In today's video, we head out of Jolly Harbour, the quaint town we came into after our Atlantic crossing, and beat upwind to Falmouth Harbour. Yes, you heard that right. Not the same Falmouth we departed from in the UK, but instead, the land of super yachts and Shirley Heights in Antigua. We also chat to you about our sails and answer the question of whether we got them repaired or replaced before our long old trip across the pond. For those who have joined our story here, hi, we're Becka and Zach. We bought our boat Tay-Lee last March after saving for years, and after 6 months of figuring it all out in the UK, we ditched the lines and really started the adventure. So come along with us for the highs, the lows, and absolutely everything in between, because we're not just doing it, we're bloody doing it. That's where we signed in the other day. That is the huge iceberg. Woohoo!
Meow.
Totally out. Obviously when we came in it was dark and we can see how turquoise the water was, and in the marina obviously it's pretty dark because it's just marina. But out here it's actually turquoise blue. It's so nice, and we've got a good amount of wind, but the sea still looks flat. Wow, this is going to be a good sail. Just feel it. I can't believe this place. Oh, look how, can you see that? It's the Caribbean. It's like a blue like no other. It's really nice out there. It's windy. The wind is coming from exactly where we want to go, obviously, because of the trade. So we're tacking and tacking and tacking. That's okay. That's what sailing's about. We're here for a long time, not a direct time. That makes no sense. But yeah, it's beautiful. But because we're a Ketch, we can't get that close to the wind, so we're kind of getting as close as we can, which is why you can hear some sails flapping because we're coaxing it. But yeah, it's beautiful. We're heading straight for the middle of the island right now, and then we'll have to tack back and then tack back. But there's some rainbows on the ceiling, and we're really looking forward to Falmouth. Into Falmouth. Left from Falmouth, going back to Falmouth. Nice.
Whilst we are zigzagging the 15 nautical mile journey to Falmouth Harbour, we want to answer some questions we had received a few times in both the comment sections and by email. And that is, if we had got new sails before setting off on our adventure. The short answer is no, we didn't. But let's hop back about 8 months ago to the UK when we got to take a trip down to Sails.
You've got enough in one trolley there, Zach.
Yeah.
That whole trolley is responsible for making us go fast.
Yeah, well,
or go at all. Yeah, true.
Our favoured way of going fast.
Our favoured, our freeway. Let's go! It's currently about 6 AM and we're on the road to a really exciting place. As you may know, we have temp sails on our boat and they've invited us down for the day. We're gonna meet up with them and bring you guys along. Although our sails had been in storage over winter and we're in good nick, we still wanted the pros to give them the once over before we hit the 7 seas. It was funny because not even after 5 minutes of looking at them, Rob Kemp, the owner, could tell us the thickness of canvas, the level of UV damage, and somehow something to do with the colour of thread told him what year the sails were made in. Yep, absolute wizardry. Yet more magic was performed when they attached the head and tack to opposite ends of the room and began the stretching process. They did this to reverse the effects of the luff rope shrinking, the most common sign of age in sails. Kemp have now updated their sail design, so this isn't an issue anymore, but it was still amazing to see them bring life back into Tay-Lee's main and mizzen.
I can hear it going.
It might not pull all the thread out. I think it's melted over on the end, so it's fighting its way in. So you only need a tiny bit of stitching still in there, and it won't move. And one of these random stitches might have caught anyway, mightn't it?
It's going a little bit.
That's bouncing at that one.
Wow.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, mizzen is getting stretched.
Double love tape.
Stretched out. What's the load that can be put under?
That's a good question. There is no specific load because it's really hard to measure.
Yeah.
Well, you only need enough alley tension on just to get the sail tight.
Yeah.
Arguably, less alley tension is better than more.
Yeah.
Because you can see how we pulled all the shape forward here. So all your alley tension does is pull the draft forward.
Yeah.
So that's what the camber lines are good for. So if you get like a big vertical crease down the front of the sail, that's too much alley tension.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gone up 20 mil. With double loft tape? Yeah. If somebody must have wanted to do some proper studs.
Well, we know the boat's been to the Azores already.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Not the last one. Ian took it to the Azores.
Well, it's a good trip.
Yeah.
It's a destination. It's not really on the way to anywhere.
So we just met up with Kemp, and oh my gosh, they're such lovely guys. Zach's just gone into Sainsbury's to grab some cold food for dinner. But it's a really weird moment for me because when I was sat in the Sainsbury's car park many moons ago in March when we were getting our boat, I waited for this moment for 3 years, and if this is the beginning of it, I just can't even. Now we're on our way, making big decisions, and lots of exciting things are happening.
Now being in the Caribbean, it was really humbling feeling that at some point in Tay-Lee's past, someone had wanted to do some big offshore sailing passages, so had requested double luff tape on the sails.
Nice one.
Adding strength and durability.
Lovely.
We feel like we were scratching an itch that a past owner had, but could never scratch. Anyway, after admiring some local landscapes, we headed home and waited in anticipation for our freshly cleaned and serviced sails to be delivered to the marina in just a few weeks' time.
There are sails. Oh wow, they're so good.
Is that the stack pack?
Yeah, they look brand new. That's crazy. What the heck? They just perform magic on those. What the best day ever.
Gosh, it's so good.
This is Becka and Zach, mizzen. Oh, they've labelled them all up. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. It does look brand new. Wow.
It smells brand new.
It does. Oh my gosh. They gave us a baton pusher tool, which is very fun.
Oh, it's got everything in there. What a legend.
Owen, you're a legend. Oh, it's so clean. Look at it, perfectly folded.
That's stunning. Yeah, so those will go up there.
Oh, it's warm.
That's on there, so all I need to do is follow this.
Look at that beautiful sail. Wow, it's so nice that. They've done such a good job. They've done literally amazing. Because that's where it was wearing last time. So there's the answer to that question. We didn't get new sails. But in fact, the guys over at Kemp Sails had just performed their magic on them and got them looking spick and span.
Running out of room. I actually need to take some of these off at some point.
I know. It's quite satisfying, isn't it? Look at that list we've done. Let's head back to the present day, where we're having great fun off the coast of Antigua.
While Becca and I were sailing Tay-Lee to Falmouth, Sonia and Matt had got a bus to English Harbour to organise the next stage of their journey. And after one last swim from the boat,
oh, it feels so good. Magic. Woohoo! You've literally wanted to do that for 2 months, and now you have.
On the last day.
it was time to say farewell for now to them.
Matt, 2 months have gone by. How has your time been on Tay-Lee?
It's been aight.
No, it's been really good. It's been really, really good. See where the next adventure takes us all, I'm sure.
Yeah, you've got an exciting time coming up. Sonia, you're up. How has your time crossing the Atlantic and hopping on our boat a day after meeting us?
I'm glad I went with my gut. Could have gone really wrong.
It could have.
You guys are amazing. It was a lot of fun.
Well, good luck, guys, and bye, and
Alas,
Best of luck.
bye.
I'm going really slowly now.
Slow motion.
Wow. Said goodbye to the crew across the Atlantic with us. It's a really surreal feeling. Oh, there's a door slamming. We're excited for the next step, but it is a weird feeling, the crew going. It's just me and Zach again. And we haven't been just me and Zach for like over 2 months now, so we're ready for it, but it is a really like bittersweet moment saying goodbye to them. I'm just eating some rice. We are still living on our provisions that we bought in Las Palmas because food is really expensive. Plain rice. We have some tinned fruit each day. We're living the dream. Living the dream. We're anchored in Falmouth Harbour like everyone else is. It doesn't matter what we're eating. We're here. We're here with everyone else. We're in like one of the yachting capitals of the world in the Caribbean. I could eat rice for the next 6 months if it means I can be here. And that's the truth of it. Sure, most people in this bay were eating lobster and drinking champagne, but we had sailed our home across a freaking ocean, and for us, that was priceless.
So, on our Atlantic crossing, we didn't really have that many things major break, or anything major break actually. We had a few little things that needed a bit of work doing them to now across the other side. One of those things is our winch for our genoa sheet. So we've got 2 of these winches. We've got that one over there on our port side, got a little one there for furling in the genoa. And then we've got this one here. This one really scared a few people on the crossing because I wasn't out when it first happened, but I did see it happen a few times. It was wrapped around there, wrapped around the self-tailer on the top, and just randomly when there was quite a bit of pressure, the whole thing would just start spinning and letting out the genoa, which obviously is no good. Luckily enough, we've got that cleat there, so we just cleated it off so it couldn't actually move. But I'm fairly sure I know what the issue is. I'm fairly sure the pools and the inside are just getting stuck because I think I used too much grease the first time I serviced this. So I'm gonna take it apart, we'll have a look. We'll probably see that the pools are getting stuck to the internal mechanism in there. I'll probably have to strip all the grease again, re-grease it a bit lighter than last time, and then put it all back together. found the issue. Wow. Oh my god. Did not expect to see that. I've actually managed to shatter one of the pools. Holy shit. It's actually in 3 pieces. Look at that. Wow. Becca, I found the issue.
It's snapped.
It's shattered in 3 pieces.
Which bit?
That's one of the latches, the pulls.
Oh my god.
And that's actually like proper steel.
What the heck?
I was like, I went to twist it and I was like, why isn't that going? It must have just got caught weirdly or something and just...
Well, the grease, it doesn't look like there's too much gunk in it.
No. I'll leave most of the grease on there.
Yeah, the grease looks fine.
And I'm just going to clean all the pools.
What's crack-a-lacking?
I'm trying to find stuff.
I can tell. What exactly have you lost?
Little metal springs for the winches, which are called pools. I don't know what they are.
And they're tiny, aren't they?
Yeah, I know we bought some spares, but stupidly I can't remember where they actually are.
Do you want to just put it
Yeah, I
through the
will.
chain there?
Yeah. Yeah, lovely.
Lord Jim's locker. I love all the brightly coloured houses. What have you found?
They say they're for a different kind Harkin ones, but it looks like they're exactly the same size as the Lumar ones. There's some slight differences with them.
I mean, they're as good as we're going to find, aren't
But they're about 1 millimetre longer, which I don't know if that's going to work or not, but I think it should be fine.
A phone box.
A card phone.
Car phone, kind of, not really.
We were on a roll today, so with the winch fixed, it was time to address something else that had been bugging us for a while. Remember when we sailed in and it sounded like a helicopter was above us? Yep, our DIY chafe protection had torn and now very much enjoyed harmonising with the wind. So it was time to climb up the mast and take it down. I then whizzed back into town to pick something up that I'd forgotten to buy this morning. Right, so I'm off to Marine Store because our anode on our prop shaft is looking a little bit worse for wear at the moment. I might just add another one next to it because it's still got a bit of life on it. I don't want to throw it away if I don't have to. Luckily enough, I managed to find the exact right size. It's a little bit smaller than I'd like. The other one we've got has got a bit more zinc on this, a bit more meat on the bone, but this one should do the job, so we'll get this fitted in a little bit. It could be a little bit awkward because we have to do this underwater, obviously, because we're not hauled out, but it shouldn't be too difficult. Before I faff around with trying to get this on underneath the boat, I'm going to see if it actually fits the prop shaft. It looks pretty good to me. Let's see if I can balance that there. Stay. Oh yeah, that's going to fit really nicely. Now we're just going to screw that on the outside of the boat. Without dropping it like that. Can you pass it down to me in a sec? I just want to go and check it out first and figure out where I'm actually going to put it before I just jump in. Okay, I'm ready. Right, it's on. I just need to tighten it up. I was tightening it the wrong way for ages because it was upside down. I was like, why isn't it tightening? Oh, I was not thinking straight then.
Thanks for watching. Next week, you're in for a treat as we navigate jaw-clenchingly narrow channels on the east coast of Antigua. There was one point where we surfed a wave down in the channel and I was like, it's fine, it's fine. In order to reach a place we can only describe as paradise. See you then.